There are 2 divisions in the public school AAA soccer league. Before us today, we have the top 2 teams from Division 1. The Thurgood Marshall Phoenix and the Crimson Red entering this contest are in first place. The Galileo Lions and White are in second, but with a victory today would take over that number 1 slot. So there is a lot on the line, and these kids know it. It will be very physical out there. It will get chippy. The first time I ever heard it said was by former Giants pitcher Livan Hernandez, who is from Cuba, and back in his home country in the biggest games of all, he would say, baseball to the death. And so it is today, exactly where we find ourselves, on the pitch at Crocker, Amazon. Soccer to the death. Alan Velasquez is practically facing the other direction when he lets loose a shot on goal, and that was close, people. That was mighty close. There is thunder in the right foot of Wilbur Ibarra. That ball takes off like a missile, but does sail high of the mark. Then some kids trying to make some trouble in the neighborhood. In particular, Carlin Bonilla Canales. He gets control of the ball, gets by the defender, bounces it over to his mate, Malquez Rodales, who sends it toward goal. Carlin just keeps coming. And it's a beautiful moment, people, and a beautiful goal, as the kid finds the back of the net and the burning birds spark the fire and jump out to a 1-0 lead just about midway through the first half. The Lions go a knocking on the door, looking to answer and trying to even up the score. William Santos fires away, and that is one whale of a stop by goalie Christopher Castanon. We're going to slow it down to 37% so you can fully see the keeper's quick reflexes. It's pretty much point blank. Santos couldn't strike it any harder. Castanon somehow manages to get that left foot out there. No time to even think. In a situation like that, you just have to trust the body to react on its own. More pressure applied by the Lions. Shot, block, follow. G to the O to the A to the goal, Galileo. One more time, loco slow-mo. Eddie Guara cuts loose. Castanon somehow gets a hand on it. Off the framework it bounces, and Leo Mejia ain't waiting around watching the grass grow. Mejia be a storming in there, and we are all knotted up, 1-1 at the half. Okay, I got this one. Oh, wow, man, that was kind of fast, but I'm just getting right back out there, and you try again. I got this one. Bring it. Oh, that was kind of fast, too, but I'm going to just keep on working really, really hard, and I'm going to be the best ever, ever, ever. And there's no doubt whatsoever in my mind she will be just that. And into the second half we go. Castanon is getting a lot of action on goal, but he is up to the challenge of his rivals. He rises and denies this try, jumping high, swatting it away with just that one hand. Off the corner kick now, and it's another dangerous ball, but it's Carlos Ramirez who positions himself perfectly, heads it on out of there to save the goal and prevent Galileo from snatching the lead. Thunderfoot, Wilbur, and Ariba. He tries to put a hole in the chest of Kevin Menjivar. But here's the thing you should know about Menjivar. He is one tough customer. And here comes the kid Menjivar, taking matters into his own hands. Or feet, I should say. Either way, that's a darn good play. Action, fast and furious, back down the other way. Ooh, sidestep kick in front of the goal from Jesse Rivera. No, no, no. Not while Manuel Asner-Guyen is on duty. Jefferson Mondragon searching for an opening. Menjivar gets a piece of it to slow it up, and Marvin Vialta gets all of it to send it away. The Phoenix relentlessly attacking. And I don't know what happened, but somebody sure is happy. Captain, Loco Slow-Mo, so we can figure this thing out. First of all, you got to start with Josue Rivera. As he lines up for the free kick, he looks up to assess where his teammates are and then plays an amazingly accurate pass forward. Jefferson Rodriguez zeroes in on it, and like a dolphin leaping out of the water, he heads it through all that traffic. End of the line, back of the net, celebration time. Marshall recaptures the lead 2-1 with only about 10 minutes left in this contest. Time for opportunities ticking away for the Lions. Kevin Trejo, fire away, and that ain't gonna do it. Castanon with the reflexes of a human fly, another deny from Marshall. But the goalkeeper would be put to the ultimate test right here. Under 2 minutes left. Penalty kick for the Lions. Yazid Abanto past a diving Castanon. Yazid, ice water, and his teammates are very much thankful. This thing is going to end in a 2-2 tie between the number 1 and 2 teams who could very well be facing each other again in the postseason. How do you work in coordination with the goalie?
A lot of yelling. A lot of yelling mostly.
Okay, and I saw at the end of the game, they pulled you up. Is that a correct way to say it?
Yes. When we're down, sometimes I'll come up, try and force a mistake from the defense on the other side, try and get a goal.
And how does that feel to you? Is like, yeah, I finally got a little chance to get some glory, or how does that feel?
Well, I think playing defense, I kind of know what you don't want as a defender, so I try and force that on the other side, try and get a goal out of it.
So do you get much recognition being a defender as opposed to the kids who score the goals?
Well, funny you say, I have 5 this year. I've been going up, I've been getting some headers. I wish I could have had one today.